Tonight we stand at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in human history, where the choices we make will echo for generations to come. The world as we know it is shifting beneath our feet, and the path we choose now will shape not just our own lives but the very fabric of society. This is more than just a technological leap. It's a turning point that will define our future, our values, and our sense of what it means to be human. Across the globe, a silent revolution is unfolding, not with weapons or protests, but with algorithms, data, and bold new ideas. In every corner of the world, people are waking up to the reality that artificial intelligence is no longer science fiction, but a force that is rapidly transforming our daily lives. This is the ultimate showdown: artificial intelligence versus human creativity. For centuries, creativity was seen as the last bastion of human uniqueness, but now machines are challenging that very notion. Artists, writers, and designers now watch as AI generates works in seconds that once took years of dedication, practice, and inspiration. The creative process is being reimagined, and the boundaries between human and machine are blurring. Business leaders are racing to integrate these powerful tools, eager to unlock new possibilities and efficiencies. Yet they also grapple with profound ethical dilemmas, questions about responsibility, transparency, and the impact on jobs and society. The monopoly on creation is gone. AI is democratizing creativity, making it accessible to more people than ever before. The creative landscape is changing before our eyes, opening doors to new forms of expression and collaboration. Lawmakers and educators scramble to keep pace, debating issues of copyright, ownership, and the very meaning of creativity in an AI-driven world. The rules are being rewritten, and the next generation must learn to navigate this new reality. Tools like ChatGPT and Midjourney are now woven into the fabric of daily life, reshaping industries, workflows, and our expectations of what's possible. The way we work, create, and communicate is evolving at a breathtaking pace. The question is no longer if AI will change creativity, but how we, as individuals and as a society, will adapt to this new era. Will we resist, collaborate, or reinvent ourselves alongside these intelligent machines? To understand where we're headed, we must first look at where this technology began, and how it has already transformed the world around us. Human creativity is ancient, stretching back tens of thousands of years, to a time when our ancestors first left their mark on cave walls and shaped tools from stone. These early acts of creation were more than survival. They were the first sparks of imagination, the seeds of culture. Born from our need to tell stories, build and imagine, creativity became the thread that wove communities together. Around fires, we shared myths and dreams. With our hands we built monuments and drew visions of worlds unseen. Even as children, we instinctively reach for ways to express what's inside us. Our art, music, and inventions are fueled by emotion, memory, and culture. Each brushstroke, melody, or invention carries a piece of our collective experience: joy, sorrow, hope, and wonder. Human ingenuity is a living story, passed down and reinvented with every generation. In contrast, AI's creative journey began only decades ago, with early algorithmic art in the 1960s. These first digital experiments were simple, but they hinted at a new kind of creativity, one born from logic and code, not lived experience. For years, AI could calculate, but not create with meaning. Computers followed instructions, crunching numbers and sorting data, but they lacked the spark that makes art resonate or ideas inspire. The breakthrough came with machine learning, when computers began to learn from examples, not just rules. Suddenly, machines could recognize patterns, adapt, and even surprise us with unexpected results. AI learned from vast datasets, identifying patterns in language, images, and music. It could remix, reinterpret, and generate new forms, drawing from the digital world's endless supply of information. Now, we have two creators, one born of flesh and feeling, the other of circuits and code. Together, they stand at the frontier of a new era in creativity. The human, driven by experience and emotion, brings depth, intuition, and a sense of meaning to every creation. And the AI, powered by logic and data, offers speed, scale, and the ability to see connections we might miss. AI can remix the world's digital expression in seconds, but lacks the soul of human creation, the lived experience, the personal touch, the story behind every work. This clash, organic versus algorithmic, defines our era. It's a meeting of two powerful forces, each with its own strengths and limitations. Understanding these origins is key to navigating our future. By looking back, we can better understand where we're headed and how to shape what comes next. The question is not which is better but how they can coexist, how human imagination and machine intelligence can work together to create something greater than either could alone. The next chapter is being written now, as we explore the possibilities of this new partnership between human and machine. Creative AI is no longer abstract, it's in our pockets and on our screens. Tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and DALL-E are revolutionizing how we write, design, and compose. 73% of marketers now use generative AI to brainstorm, write, and personalize content at scale. Small businesses can compete with giants, producing content that once required entire teams. AI is not just about speed, it's about scaling creativity to new heights. Experts believe AI will enhance, not replace, human expression, much like the camera did for painting. But with this flood of content, it's harder for human-made work to stand out. Concerns about authenticity and quality are growing. We're in a period of rapid experimentation and disruption. The rules are being written as we go. The impact is already reshaping society. AI's creative power lies in its remarkable speed, vast scale, and the ability to draw deep insights from data that would overwhelm any human mind. Unlike traditional creative tools, AI can process and synthesize information from millions of sources in seconds, making connections and spotting patterns that might otherwise go unnoticed. It can generate dozens, even hundreds of creative options in just minutes, transforming the way teams brainstorm and collaborate. By automating routine tasks, AI frees up human creators to focus on big ideas and bold experimentation, making the creative process faster and more dynamic than ever before. AI analyzes massive datasets to optimize content for engagement, removing much of the guesswork from the creative process. It can predict what audiences will respond to, suggest improvements, and even personalize content for different viewers, helping creators reach more people in more meaningful ways. AI can remix styles, genres, and ideas from across history, blending influences from different cultures and eras to create novel combinations that humans might never imagine. This ability to draw from a global palette of inspiration is opening up entirely new creative possibilities. Today, anyone with an internet connection can access high-quality creative tools, no expensive software or years of specialized training required. AI-powered platforms are lowering barriers and making creativity accessible to all, regardless of background or experience. A small business owner can design a professional logo in minutes, a teacher can create custom illustrations for their lessons, and a hobbyist can compose original music, all with the help of AI, often from the comfort of their own home. This democratization of creativity is unleashing new voices and talents from people who once lacked the means or resources to express themselves. The creative world is becoming more diverse, vibrant, and inclusive. AI is expanding who gets to be a creator, empowering people of all ages and backgrounds to share their ideas and stories with the world. But with this great power comes new challenges and responsibilities. Questions about originality, ethics, and the role of human creativity are more important than ever. The creative landscape is changing at a breathtaking pace, reshaping industries and redefining what it means to be creative on a global scale. The next frontier is not just about what AI can do, but how we choose to use these powerful tools wisely, thoughtfully, and ethically to shape the future of creativity. Despite AI's strengths, humans still hold the edge in genuine emotion and lived experience. AI can mimic emotion, but it cannot feel or draw from personal journeys. Human art resonates because it's rooted in real joy, pain, and imagination. AI is a remix engine, but true originality and context come from human intuition. Humans can break conventions and ask what if, in ways AI cannot. Ethical judgment and nuanced problem-solving remain uniquely human strengths. AI can generate content, but it can't ensure accuracy, sensitivity, or legal compliance without oversight. The imperfections and stories behind human-made art create a connection algorithms can't replicate. As AI content grows, the value of authenticity and the human touch may become even more prized. The future of creativity depends on what only humans can bring. Our stories, struggles, and visions still matter most. Creative AI is transforming industries, boosting productivity, and leveling the playing field for small businesses. But this shift brings fears of job loss and economic inequality. As automation threatens creative professions, our social safety nets and education systems are unprepared for such rapid change. Legal and ethical debates over copyright, ownership, and misinformation are intensifying. The flood of AI-generated content risks creating a culture of sameness, challenging the value we place on human effort. We must decide what we truly value in art, the product, or the human story behind it. Embracing AI's benefits without recognizing its risks would be a mistake. Over-reliance on AI can lead to generic, repetitive content and stifle true innovation. AI models can generate plausible but false information and amplify societal biases. The rise of AI-generated content threatens authenticity and trust, making deception easier. Malicious actors can use AI for scams, fake reviews, and impersonation. New detection tools are emerging, but it's an arms race between creators and detectors. Human oversight is essential. AI must be guided, fact-checked, and ethically reviewed. In professional settings, protocols for AI use are critical. The human must always remain in the loop as the final arbiter of quality and ethics. Only then can we harness AI's power responsibly. The future depends on our vigilance. The most promising path is collaboration, not conflict. The future is not AI versus humans, but augmented intelligence, combining our strengths. This Centaur model lets AI handle repetitive tasks, while humans provide vision and ethics. Journalists, musicians, and creators already use AI as a partner, not a replacement. The most valuable professionals will master working with AI, guiding, evaluating, and blending its output with their own. This approach redefines creativity, focusing on strategy and problem solving. AI can amplify human skill, giving us more time to think, experiment, and create. Together, we can reach new heights of imagination and expression. We stand at a pivotal moment, a choice between fear and reinvention. We can see AI as a threat or as a partner that augments our creativity. Embracing AI means learning to collaborate, infusing technology with our unique human spark. This choice requires courage, curiosity, and a willingness to redefine creativity. It's not just for artists. Everyone must demand transparency, reform education, and shape the future we want. The technology is neutral. Its impact depends on our values and rules. The real showdown is between two visions of our future: passive replacement or active reinvention. Our creative destiny is in our hands. Let's answer with wisdom, foresight, and heart.